Suplex Studies.
1, 2. This one. Yeah, yo, Johnny, hit me with that Triple H.
Yes, Danhausen has checked in. He is here, ready to get into another episode of Suplex Studies.
Oh, Danhausen.
Yes,
What a pleasure to have you here on Suplex Studies.
Yes, well, Broken Matt, Danhausen decided once again this week, since he is doing absolutely nothing on AEW, he's sitting at home recording YouTube videos, collecting toys from various fans all around the world, which Danhausen appreciates and loves you all. And he has some time between then, now, and all the unboxing to be able to come in here and say hello to all the Suplex supporters. Hello again.
Yes. Welcome to Suplex Studies, episode 38. I am Eric, or Eric Jackson, as you'll see on the cover of this week's
E. Jackson.
episode. And you would be G. Jackson?
G. Jackson, Gator Jackson.
That's right.
But I'm going to go by, you know how they're going by Nicholas and Matthew now?
Right.
I'm going to go by my proper name.
Augustine Jackson.
Augustine Jackson today, if we're being proper.
Right and proper.
I'm going to be a right and proper young buck.
On the pod.
Young, not at all, still here,
Naughty.
talking wrestling with you. What's going on, bruv? How you doing today?
Man. Nice to be here with you on this breezy day.
Oh my God, we are
Beautiful.
We're in the Windy City, and it's not Chi-Town. Apparently, the California winds have made their way to Texas, and for the love of God, man, the power keeps going off and going on, and the wind is insane, but we're here once again, bringing another episode of Suplex Studies to all you listeners out there, because we love you. Eric, give them the gist of the show.
Yes, here at Suplex Studies, we take a match. It just has to be 1 year old. You can send your suggestions our way via however you'd like. Comment, whatever, on the YouTube, Spotify, Instagram, what have you. Find us there on the socials. Like and subscribe. We'd really appreciate it. Oh, give us a review, too, if you'd...
Don't forget to give us that 5-star review if you like what you're listening to. It goes a long way. And, you know, I haven't ever mentioned it before, but eventually I'm hoping that we're going to get to a point in the show where we go, oh, hey, and the podcast awards are coming up. Don't forget to nominate Suplex Studies for one of those awards.
There's a podcast awards?
There is a podcast awards, my friends. You can be nominated for podcasting awards as well. So
that's funny.
Yes, we've only hit the tip of the iceberg, if you will. We're not even a year in with Suplex Studies, but like I said, the goal...
well on our way.
The view one of these days is to be nominated for one of those categories.
Oh, yes. But, yeah, the feature match of the week is a Revolution classic. It is now 5 years old. It is the Young Bucks versus Hangman Page.
Oh, my God, it's Hangman.
Oh, my God, Hangman.
I love the way Jim Ross says Hangman.
Hangman.
Hangman Page. Oh, the father. It's like he's Swedish.
Him and Kenny Omega defend the tag titles at AEW Revolution 2020. So we, being that Revolution is this weekend, we're kind of in the mood, and it's been one I've been wanting to see again. It's been so long.
Yeah, Eric's been clamoring for this one for quite a while.
So
we will put it on the docket, then we'll take it down off the docket. We'll put it up, we'll bring it down. We're going to head and went through, like Eric said, it's Revolution time.
Yeah, it felt right.
Yeah, we're going to get our Revolution picks a little later on after the feature matchup as
That's
well.
Right, bruv.
But to start the day off, I think we're going to get into a little bit of, let's get into that chamber talk, bro. It was a busy weekend in wrestling. But
it's all anyone can talk about right now.
Everyone's talking about the clamor of the chamber right now. What are your thoughts? What did you think?
Ooh-wee.
You know, give me the Eric rundown of what he thought about chamber.
I mean, first off, I mean, it was the biggest swerve of all time.
Swerve with it, drive.
Yes, swerve with it, drive. Of sorts. It was up there. A lot of people are debating, oh my God, is this the biggest? Or was Bash at the Beach Hogan, heel turn,
I think they're right around the same. What do you think?
I think they could they're definitely in the same echelon or tier. And time will tell as well. 10, 15, 20, 30 years down the line when we talk about this all those years later, I'm sure at that point. Suplex Studies episode, what would that be,
Who
5?
knows? Yeah, something like that.
1,000 something, I
Oh
don't
my
know.
God.
No, it's probably not that many. It's like 2,000, I don't fucking know.
I think the difference for me, at least in this heel turn, is just the fact that Hogan is still, when he turned, he wrestled for years after that. This is the Cena farewell tour, and he went ahead and turned heel for the last year, which leads me to believe, or at least kind of speculate, will he retire, or if he's a heel, will he take this tour a little bit longer now?
I don't know. Probably not. I feel like this is it.
This is it.
He's just probably going to end up turning face, as a lot of people have been saying, by the end of the year,
That's no good.
I mean, it'll be like the way Hogan turned in WrestleMania 18's match, like mid-match, at the end, he redeems himself.
Yeah.
And then goes out on his back to whoever to lose the title.
Yeah, he did do that. That's a good comparison right there. I don't know though, man. I really hope that John Cena takes this title and he goes corporate. And
he already is, right?
Well, yeah, he's corporate, but we haven't seen him out there in a suit and tie yet. That's another thing that I'm wondering now. Does he change his whole gimmick? Does he change
it all?
Does he go in there in a suit and tie like Cody Rhodes now? Does he change his wrestling attire, and does he not wear those jorts anymore? That sports, image that he's portrayed throughout the years.
The jorts are going.
Yeah, I think he's gonna ditch him, dude. But does that just mean he goes with cargo shorts or plaid shorts, or does he actually go with like a nice setup? Maybe he puts the Michaels pants on. I don't know. I wasn't there.
There was that interview with Cena and Chris Van Vliet on his pod going around of when Cena was going to possibly do a heel turn at I don't know what point, but he had music made up and a bunch of gear done, and it was like I think he said he had a singlet top or something.
Okay.
And I don't know if it was long boy tights or something, but
dude, that'd be sick.
Yeah, I'll send you the link later.
Yeah, send me some links. But dude, yeah, Cena in the long boys with the in the Brian Myers look, maybe.
Yeah, that's what I was envisioning.
Yeah, Cena in the Brian Myers,
the Bret Hart,
something like that. Yeah, the corporate Cena in that gear. That'd be pretty sick. There's a fig right there. That's a new Ultimate right there. Oh my God, bro! Can you imagine when the Ultimate heel Cena comes out?
Oh man, there's gonna be so much merch. Figure-wise, of course.
It's gonna be in high demand.
They'll probably do this one with that angry face Cena.
Oh, the angry face, the soul.
Yes,
His
that's
soul.
definitely a figure right there.
Dude, what did you think of Travis Scott smacking the shiznit out of Cody Rhodes, bro?
Dude, that was fucking gnarly, mate.
And we were watching
that was nasty. Do you see the alternate angle on Twitter? I saw this other video, you can really hear the smack.
Oh yeah, dude. It sounded like a chop. It sounded like a Gunther chop.
Smack the shit out of him.
It sounded like a Gunther chop to Cody's eardrum, dude. Pop.
It hurt like a son of a bitch.
How's your ear, Cody?
It's not so great. I mean, as you can see, I'm kind of...
You only have one headphone on.
Yeah. It only on the right side.
Why is that?
Now. I'm not... Gator, for real. Look in my eyes.
It's black.
What do you see?
Your eye is black right now. What happened to you?
I got my ass beat.
You look like you got smacked up by the corporation, Cody.
Yeah, Cody, that was...
They beat him like a government mule, baby. Let me tell you, at Elimination Chamber, they took belt to ass, and The Rock whooped my son's ass.
It is not cool, man.
I'm sorry, Cody. He gave you a beating unlike I've never given you in my lifetime.
I'm still the WWE Undisputed Champion. Okay.
Cody, don't cry. It's okay, Cody. It's okay, Cody. It's okay. It's okay. Give me a hug, Cody. You're going to be okay, Cody. I promise you.
It hurts to cry.
It does hurt, so don't cry. Be a man. Be a man. Just hit one crossroads. Just hit one crossroad, baby.
Right, Cody, go lay down. You'll be all right.
All right. Okay.
I'm going to go get him some ice for his
No, that slap was a son of a bee, dude. What do you think?
Oh, they said it popped his eardrum and gave him a black eye, man. So that accounts for something right there.
Some shit,
and
dude.
Apparently they were training Mr. Travis Scott at the Performance Center, maybe. He was trying to get some stuff in, learn a few things about the business. And I guess he didn't learn how to pull his punches because he went balls deep on that one, bro. He went ahead and just delivered, like you said, 120% effort on that slap, maximum effort, according to Deadpool.
Oh, man. And then Cena had to, like, put Cody back down, face down, like kind of pushing him forward.
Because Scott was pushing his face backwards,
Yeah.
like trying to like arch his back and make a U out of him almost.
Oh, my goodness.
And then when Cena saw like the back, he was like, oh shit, he pushed him forward too. Even when Cena was choking Cody with his own tie, I don't know if you saw, but Cody actually put his finger in there and he had to get a little bit of air because Cena was cranking back on that tie. And I could see Cody was like, oh, shoot. He put his finger in. He got some air and went, and it was like, dude, back off.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
they beat the crap out of him, bro. I wonder if like Cody was like, just lay it in, bro. Just lay it in.
So this is what I wanted to tell you earlier, speaking of the Travis Scott involvement.
Uh-huh.
But I was reading a thread in the major podcast, or the Major Wrestling Figure podcast, their Facebook group.
Shout out.
And this guy, Mark H., he said, it made so much underlying sense for Travis Scott to be there. An angle about selling souls. This was clearly a creative take on an elite initiation ritual / blood sacrifice. And Travis Scott more than fits that bill. I don't know do you know his history with that, his concert where a few people died at his show and people were like rushing the stage.
Oh, that's right.
And he didn't like stop the show.
Yeah, they
at
didn't
all.
stop the show. He just let people
So,
die at his show.
yeah, there's
They
that.
said that it was some kind of like a ritual, a ritualistic sacrifice, if you will.
But it kind of does tie into this angle of I Want Your Soul by The Rock, you know,
It's
and
pretty-
wanting someone. But it kind of meshes there. And, you know, Travis Scott is a superstar in his own right and brings a whole new set of eyeballs onto the product.
Dude, I have no idea who he is.
He's just
Who
Travis
is he?
Scott. He's
Like,
this rapper.
I've heard of like the Travis Scott Jordans or like the
dude,
Travis
show
Scott
guy.
Nikes. Like I've heard of that, but I've never heard of like what does he actually do?
He performs music and I guess rituals. I don't know.
So
Nah,
he's
I
a
don't know.
he's a rapper. He's a ritualistic rapper who slaps the shit out of Cody
He
Rhodes.
slapped the dog shit out of him.
He slapped the shit out of him. Oh, dude. I don't know. Maybe he had a
Not
watch
cool
on or
guy.
something. Cody got his watch taken, and I think Cena beat the crap out of him. We saw a lot of color.
Oh, man. Yeah, at first I didn't realize Cena was nailing him with the Rolex. I didn't realize until the replay I saw later on.
Yep. You know, I heard John Cena wears like two watches, one to give him to one of them. Each watch says like a certain message that's special to him. That way it gives him perspective anytime he's feeling down. I wonder what his watches told him in this situation. One of them just said, fuck it. The other one said, sell your soul. And he was like, well, give up. That's the message now. Not never give up. Give up. Give up your soul. Give up your soul to The Rock.
All the memes were pretty funny all weekend. Did
Yeah,
you catch
dude.
any of those? I mean, I sent you a couple.
Yeah, I loved him. I especially also loved the Alexa Bliss one where she's like all wily-eyed, like when Bianca Belair is. Or
Yeah,
when-
looking
when-
through the chamber glass.
Yeah, when who is it?
All
Jade.
concerned.
Yeah, when Jade's beating the crap out of Naomi.
Yeah.
She's like, why would you do that? What did she do to you? Oh my God, I'm supposed to be all evil and I'm supposed to be shocked at what's happening right. Oh, I'm so sad. I was like, what is this? Alexa, wake up, baby. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
Yeah, I don't know. There was that signature WWE corniness, you know.
Yeah.
It comes through here and there, but as I always see or always take away from WWE PLEs and just a lot of their shows in general, but I don't know, they kind of turned a tide with that Raw last night. I feel like that was a stronger Raw
Yeah.
than the last 2 weeks that I had saw, because it got a little, you know, par for the course the last few weeks, because that was all the lead up to the chamber. But now that
Right.
there's like a fresh little
It's
blanket.
It's like a reset.
It's like a page. It's like a chapter turn. You
Yeah,
know?
it's like a
And
reset.
it definitely
like you
was
said.
with what happened with Rock and Cena.
Yeah, it's a new chapter, like you
Yeah.
said. I especially like that they're throwing Punk on it. You know, Punk. I feel like whenever Punk's on the show, it makes it a better show. Did I say that?
Man,
I feel like whenever
you're a
Punk's
punk guy now, huh?
He let me down.
When?
He let me down at the chamber, damn it. Him and that damn Seth Rollins screwed me over. And I had it all right, too. I legitimately said that there was going to be somebody else that got his soul sold to The Rock. And it happened. And I picked I picked Punk instead of freaking Cena, and that irks me. I got the story. But I missed the character, unfortunately.
I'm wondering, I was kind of trying to run that in my head how it would have looked with Punk in Cena's shoes there.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like it more. I kind of like the Cena turn more.
I think I just like the Punk look more because, the tats, the grungy look, the massive effect to cut people down on the mic. And if you give him that heel push and he can just cut people down to their lowest and say whatever he wants, he's just going to do great work.
I mean,
that's what I thought.
What did you think of his promo?
Oh, I thought he cut the Rock up. He pretty much cut everybody.
He's doing it without them.
Yeah, and I should have seen that coming. That was my fault. I should have known. Punk just got back. He's playing the face. He ain't going over. It was right there in front of me. I just missed it.
And which leads us to our picks from last week.
Yeah, I missed it by one again.
Did I clean sweep these picks from last week? I think I did.
Yeah, you got it. You got 5 out of 5, and I got 4 out of 5. Yeah.
Yeah, man, Cena just felt right.
Man, I should have seen the fucking Hogan turn coming because I
didn't see that one coming.
I said someone was going to sell their soul to The Rock.
Who is it?
I even said it on the pod. I said on the pod, Cody will not sell, and somebody else will sell. And I said it's going to be Punk, and it was fucking Cena. Shut the fuck up. Drives me crazy. Drives me crazy. What else happened in the chamber? We got Cena winning the men's part.
Right.
We have, I believe it was Bianca Belair winning the women's chamber, which we both called.
We both called that one.
Jade Cargill made her return, as we alluded to.
Huge.
And beat the shit out of Naomi, who is apparently the attacker.
Apparently so, according to Jade.
So far, so good.
I missed her. Great to see her back.
Looks like $1 million right now. Love the outfit. Right. Came out looking like Mystique.
A little Mystique-like,
huh? She had that white hair with those contacts, like you said.
She had black contacts on, but she had the black gear though.
Maybe it was like Stormish then. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, I mean she's always that's what she likes to
Stormsteak. I think it was
that moniker sometimes.
It was the chiseled abs and the physique that made her look Mystique, I guess.
Oh yeah.
That chiseledness, like she's like Storm, but like Mystique
Storm combo.
Yeah, she's like Stormsteak.
Stormsteak.
Yeah, she's Stormsteak. That's what she reminded me of. But yeah, she took that cage, that sliding door, and she smashed it on Naomi, and Naomi was out. And of course, we had Liv and Bianca at the end. The MVP, Liv Morgan, as always.
Liv and Rhea.
Yeah, well, it looked like it was going to be Bianca and Rhea, but we had a little swerve, if you will.
Swerve when I drive, yeah, swerve when I drive. We are swerving on a Raw.
We did, Nana. We had Io Shirai dethroning Rhea Ripley on this week's episode of Roar.
That's right.
Wow, bro. Wow.
Freaking over the moonsault.
Over the moonsault, yeah.
Did Rhea in, but Rhea was distracted.
She was distracted, but I also thought that she was really starting to kind of play a heelish role in this match because she was getting angry.
She antagonized Bianca.
Yeah, she was the one.
For cheering for Io.
Right. She was the one going out there giving Bianca shit. And, of course, we were talking about it. It should have been a disqualification because Bianca pushed her.
Yeah. This is, obviously a DQ.
It's a DQ.
Yeah, everyone's been talking about it online as well, man. I don't know. I don't know how they thought that was a good idea. Bianca just straight up pushed her onto. Yeah, she hits the apron, right the edge of the ring,
right in front of the referee. She sees it and she's like, "No, break it up. Not here. This is not a match." She goes, "This is not a match. Not here. This is not a match. Not here." And I was like, okay, yeah, but she still touched her. It's a freaking DQ. Rhea retains.
Yep.
I wonder, question, do you think this gives Rhea Ripley an out
clause
to be able to say it should have been a DQ and I should have a triple threat match at Mania?
Yep, that's what it's going to be.
You think it's going triple threat match?
Yeah.
Mania, Rhea, Io, Bianca, title up on the line.
In a ladder match.
That's kind of what I was thinking, too.
Fuck it.
Yeah, because Io is a master of the ladders.
Is she?
Well, Io, the Io Shirai, the master of the sky.
Ah, she is in the sky.
You know what I mean? So you put her up there with a ladder. That would be pretty interesting. Bianca fares well. I'm down. Sign me up for that.
I'm down for that.
Did you see what happened after the match?
What?
When Rhea was on the ground. And Rhea's sitting there going like...
Oh, I did see that. She was pissed off.
Like, I'm so stupid. It's blah, 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 blah. She was saying something.
She say the F word?
I think she did.
She dropped an F-bomb?
I think she did. She was really pissed off at
herself.
herself.
She's like, motherfucker.
Yeah, she was angry because her Mania spot is gone now. So I kind of see Rhea turning heel away a little bit,
Yeah. I kind of like that idea.
Yeah.
Probably.
Ma-
She just might.
Mommy's been a face for so long. Maybe it's time for Mommy to turn heel.
Heel, baby, heel.
What else happened on Elimination Chamber?
Tag
Anything else
match
good?
that I missed.
Tag match. Oh, that was
Stratus and Stratton
Yes.
versus Nia Jax and
Candice LeRae. Yes, I caught the end of this match right here. I think it was Tiffany hitting the BME.
Oh, yeah, I saw the BME.
She hits the
She
BME.
hit 2 of them?
She hit 2 of them. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. She
Okay,
hit
so
2.
I saw the end.
Yeah. So she, I believe, pinned Nia.
Yeah?
I thought she pinned
Was
Nia. I thought she pinned Nia. I could be mistaken. I thought she hit.
Can't recall.
I can't recall. Yeah, we was drinking a little bit there. Ooh,
What?
cheers. Bottoms up. What? Bottoms up, boys.
Oh, hell yeah, boys. Good to see you today.
Oh, hey there, Steve. Hey there, Stan. How you guys doing?
Hey, nice to see you there, Gator.
Hey, Gator. How you doing
Looking
today?
good. You're growing out them locks like me.
Yeah. You know, I'm not follically challenged right now, and
Not
you
like
know,
Steve.
Not like Steve. And Claudio said that if you can grow it, you know, you need to because he can't, and you know, damn you if you don't. So, I'm growing it right now. Got the side shaved. You know, giving it that little Seth Rollins, just a little bit. Give it a little Seth Rollins. So, thank you, boys. Appreciate the lookout.
Just don't do the straight job like Karrion Kross did on Monday Night Raw.
No, hell no. I didn't like that straight job. I like his hair a little bit more.
He needs to
rugged.
get a little more wily.
Yeah, he needs to look a little more like an axe chopping son of a bitch. But he looked more like a Pantene Pro V model.
It was cool to see him interacting there with AJ Styles, a Pantene model.
He did
Steve.
look like a
He
Pantene
did.
Pro V model. You're right, Steve. That would almost went over my head, but wow, that's a good call on your behalf. Well, thanks, Gator. I figured you and Eric would laugh at that one.
I like that, Steve.
Yeah, that's great. He's out there like Fabio. He was
Yeah.
like kind of like Fabio
He
with
was
his hair.
Fabio'd out.
Right? Like, what the hell was that?
Look at good Cross.
Yeah, but I guess AJ's doing a backstage seg, and Cross comes, you know, from behind. Something they were talking about the John Cena turn with AJ. He's like, "What? You're actually surprised, buddy?"
Yeah.
And then you know that's when AJ prompts AJ to say, "I'm going to call out Logan Paul, and you know I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that." And Cross is like, "Well, that was easy."
Yeah, he says that was easy.
Because he's trying to
He's
infiltrate his mind.
He's just trying to get everybody now.
Well, Sammy's gone.
Oh, he's out for a little
Sammy's gone right now. He had the unsanctioned match, which we didn't mention. Kevin Owens wins the unsanctioned match.
bit. Unsanctioned match.
It was what? It was, yeah.
Was it bloody?
Unsanctioned. I don't think I saw any blood either, no.
Oh, well, all that barbed wire. I thought I would have seen some color.
Oh, but you forgot to mention the barbed wire was flat barbed wire. It was only wire. There was
it
no
was just
barb.
wire. Huh?
Because when they would fall on it, you know, if you've got a shirt on, when you come up, in AEW at least, the barbed wire gets caught on your shirt and you can see it pulling.
Oh, yeah.
When Owens and Zayn both hit that, there's nothing. It doesn't catch them at all. So it led me to believe that it was just a chair wrapped in wires. Do better. I saw it. So what do you think about that match, bro? Does this close it out, or do you think they're going to run it back one more time? What's happening with them? I got it. I think we talked about it. Mania, one-on-one, one more time.
Between who?
Kevin and Sammy.
Oh,
One more
I
time.
guess maybe.
Yeah.
I don't care about this feud right now, but yeah, I guess they could run it back then. I mean, what is it? 47 days away. They said it like 10 times on Raw last night.
47 days away.
Also, they replayed the John Cena Rock segment from Elimination Chamber like 7 times, 8
Jeez.
times in different ways.
I missed that. I missed that one.
Really? Did you watch the show?
I watched the show, yeah, but I guess I only came in and watched during the action.
Oh, okay.
I think I walked away every time there was something that wasn't a wrestling match. I was out getting a beer, getting a piece of pizza, having a smoke, doing something, and then I'd hear action. Okay, it's time to go back. And I'd start watching
That's
again.
probably the best way to do it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I found myself, when they started repeating shit like that many times, I had to start fast forwarding through those.
Yeah.
Because I was pretty interested in this Raw. I was into it.
Oh, you're talking about the roar.
Yeah, the Roar after
Roar.
EC.
Yeah. I tried to rewatch the Chamber. I couldn't find it. All I could find was the kickoff show. I couldn't
on the
find
cock?
actual, no, it wasn't on the cock. I couldn't find the actual Chamber.
Huh.
So, I mean, you know what? I think I was on Netflix, so maybe it is just on the cock. I'll have to go back and check that out.
Yeah, it's not on the flicks.
No, it's not. But yeah, bro. What else do we have on Chamber? Anything else that we need to talk about?
I think that wraps it up.
wraps
We
it
didn't
up.
really talk about the men's chamber, but
That was a great match.
it was good. I do want to see it again because you know, there's a lot of moments where I was kind of missing some of the action. So
Yeah.
I got to run that back. But just watching the whole ending sequence with Punk and Cena and Seth,
Oh, it murdered my heart.
Man, Seth Punk at Mania or
Seth
what?
Punk at Mania, yes. They're setting up Seth Punk at Mania.
They already did.
Well, aren't they
They
doing...
just did a regular
match.
match.
They're doing next
They're
week.
doing a steel cage match.
So what else happens after a
In
steel cage
Madison.
match? If you wanted to fight him in Mania.
Dog collar? I don't know if they do that in Debba.
Dog collar. Yeah, I mean, that's really it. That's as far as you can go, other than your fired match.
They might do a exploding barbed wire death match.
Oh, that would work for me. I've only seen one, and the damn fucking explosions didn't go off at the end.
With some sparklers action.
It never went off. Good job to Johnny in the pyro department in the back. You had one job, Johnny.
Come on, Johnny. You didn't know to rig it up with the goods?
What's Johnny doing out on a Tuesday night? Johnny can't read. Johnny can't ride. He can't even hit the pyro button. Johnny don't care about the AEW world as long as he can do his girl. And forget to hit the pyro button. The Pyronator. The Pyronator. And I'll kick it back to Gator. Oh, thank you there. Appreciate that. That was Brendan Fraser right there from the Lone Rangers. You can find their new album right now on Spotify and any streaming platform.
What movie is that again?
Airheads, my man.
Airheads. I never
Airheads.
seen it.
Great.
I'm going to add that to my list.
Oh, Adam Sandler. Such a young Adam Sandler as well.
And
Steve Buscemi.
Buscemi.
Yeah, the three of them.
Buscemi.
It's a great trio.
Steve Buscemi.
Yeah, I think it's Joe Mantegna also.
Speaking of Santino Marella, he actually said that the Hardys were going to defend the TNA titles in the Madison Square Garden. They're not going for the NXT titles.
Will Rodney the Piper be there?
I don't think Rodney the Piper will be there.
Oh, very nice. Basically, I kind of feel like Santino is just like fucking Borat 2.0 sometimes. It's hilarious.
That was just a little correction from last week.
Yeah,
I think we both thought that they were going for the NXT titles.
But it's the opposite, reversed.
Maybe they actually successfully defend the TNA titles.
They must win this match, setting up
yeah.
a rematch for the NXT Tizzle titles.
I wonder when.
Whatever their next pay-per-view would probably be.
NXT tape.
Yeah, we'd have to do a little bit
preemie.
We'd have to do some research and find out when their next preemie is. But I could see them doing that. I've also heard the rumor that the Hardys are going to have storylines on the main roster here pretty soon as well. So this might just be the jump start.
Yeah.
Do an NXT pape. Go over. Dude, what if they win the NXT titles?
I could see that happening.
And then they go on to maybe a SmackDown or a Raw to
Get
show
one of
them
those.
off. And yeah.
They want the new Raw titles.
Oh, expedition of gold.
2.0. Yes. I think we might have said that on last week's episode.
Yes, I believe you did, Eric Damas.
Gator Damas?
Gator Damas and Eric Damas. Yeah, I think you had that.
We make some decent predictions at times.
Yeah, we do, and I kind of
We
feel
don't know
like
if that one's going to happen, though.
And I kind of feel like sometimes they listen a little bit. Replays. Love them. Keep doing it.
Oh, yeah. I'm so glad the replays are back in the AEW.
Yeah, I've been watching the show weekly. I've been watching it every week, by the way, bro.
Oh, yeah. Did you check out Collision?
I did yesterday.
What'd you think?
It was a good show.
Solid episode, yeah.
Yeah, I like
Good
it.
stuff.
We're talking about. I tend to gravitate towards Collision a little bit more because I'm old school. That's the best I can chalk it
It
up
has
to.
that feel.
That's the best I can chalk it up to. I'm old school. I like the voice of Chevone. He was the voice of my childhood in WCW. Him, Bischoff, Bobby the Brain Heenan. This was the voices of my childhood, so I find a certain comfort in listening to my wrestling product from Tony Schiavone. Excalibur tends to be a little too overdramatic and overbearing for me, so I tend to just not gravitate towards his direction, his style.
Yeah, he could tone it down a tiny bit and really refine his delivery. I see what you're saying, yeah.
He yells at me too much.
He does yell at. He's
he
a
yells
yeller.
at me too much. Stop
He's a yeller.
yelling at me. I didn't do anything to you, Excalibur.
Yeah, I don't know. He just stays on that level.
Yeah, it's like he's on Adderall 24/7 when he's on the fucking mic.
Perhaps,
Did you
yes.
notice that they were standing up talking before the show? Do they always do that?
The announcers?
Yeah, the three of them were standing side by side, not in
On
the announce
Dynamite?
booth. It was on Collision.
On Collision. So Shivani and
I beg your pardon. No,
Nigel?
it was on Dino. It was on Dino. My mistake.
they've done that a lot in the past.
They
yeah?
do that? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
It's something I just noticed. And the only reason I noticed it because I noticed WWE is now doing it. I don't know if they had been or not, but I just realized WWE is now. Right before the show,
yeah.
Cole and McAfee will be standing up.
That's right.
Yeah, and then they do their intro, their promo, and then they take the booth. So I saw like AEW did that, and I didn't know who did it first, if it was the norm. I just noticed that they're both doing it now.
Yeah. No, I like Collision too. It seems like they're really centering that show around quite a few key talent like Bandito and Hobbs and the learning tree. I was just thinking how many main events the learning tree has been in on Collisions in the last month.
They were in the main event again this week too.
Yeah. So
what about like Danny Garcia too?
Yeah, him
he's
too.
One of the guys
he's another mainstay.
I feel like I see him every week. But yeah, dude, I like the cast.
It's a good cast
on the show, Undisputed Era.
Yeah, and they've been featured on both shows too,
on
though.
both shows,
so
yeah.
A lot of talent have been.
They're just
in
money.
That, yeah. I was about to say earlier, yeah, the crowd's getting behind Adam Cole here a lot more, and Undisputed Kingdom in Roddy and O'Reilly, who beat FTR to open up Collision. That was kind of awesome.
Yeah, he hit him with the pile driver. He got the leg over. He didn't want to win like that.
Oh, yeah.
He said, "No, I'm not going to win like that." And what's his name?
O'Reilly.
Stefan Smith is just sweating buckets. He's like, "No, you can't reverse. Are you sure? Are you sure?" I see this one little bead of sweat drop from Stefan in slow motion. Ding, ding, ding. And then the bell rings, and we restarted it, which would lead to, like you said, O'Reilly and Roddy Strong picking up the win. What happened in that Cole match exactly? Because I kind of fell off on it for a little bit there. I know he was facing Danny for the TNT title. Did Shane Helms Enterprises?
Yeah, the
Shane Helms Enterprise go in there and fuck it up or what?
STP came in, felt slighted because
came in.
No, they came in. Shane Taylor knocked someone silly on the outside.
Oh, that was Daddy Magic.
Yes, he knocked out Daddy Magic.
Yeah, he hit him with the
bounce. The bounce.
He hit the Monty Brown pounce. So this was a double like DQ, just a no contest.
No
basically.
contest, yeah.
Okay, so we're going to run this back.
That's going to get ran back. I don't know when. I don't know if it makes this Revolution card coming up or what. I doubt it.
Because I really need that belt on Cole right there. Seriously.
Yeah, I think it might be time for him, unless they go for the trios, but he might have two title Jones at that point.
He said he has not won singles gold in AEW
no, he hasn't.
yet. All he's won is tag team gold and trios gold. And wait, no tag team, just trios.
He was trios champion?
Wasn't he?
I
thought he was.
Oh, no, he was tag team champions, Ring of Honor champions with MJF.
Okay. Oh, he was double champs, wasn't he? Didn't he have like 4 belts? 2 belts each? No? Okay, I'm just mistaken.
I don't think they ever got the trios titles.
It was just MJF defending those belts by himself because they were tag champions.
That's the only title he's held in AEW / Ring of Honor so far.
So yeah, he needs a damn.
Yeah, he might. I could see him being the next TNT champ.
He needs something, man. Danny, give it back. It's time for Adam Cole, baby, to be a singles champ.
That'll be a good run.
Especially with the UK. The UK. I said undisputed.
Man, I guess
era.
R.I.P. Matt Taven and what's his face?
Didn't I say it?
Where are they?
Didn't I say that?
They're just gone.
I said it a long time ago, didn't I?
Well, because you said what's his face was gone. What's his name? Bennett.
Bennett's contract
Mike
ran
Bennett.
out, and then Maria Kanellis basically got let go or fired, whatever you want to call it.
Okay, so
they're
gone.
Yeah, you saw the writing was on the wall. They're not going to use Taven by himself.
Then no. That's hopefully what it will be. That he comes back and he's just on his own and just gets pushed. He gets pushed as a single star on his comeback.
We're gonna get pushed. Get all them fix and then and get pushed, baby. We're gonna get pushed all the way to the top. You know what I'm talking about. Here in Knoxville, Tennessee, we get all that pussy.
Dad, chill on the puss, bro. You know, when I got my push in WWE, it was like 2023 and I beat Roman Reigns. It was cool. All right, was it last year? It was 2024, my bad.
You got to get your dates right, Cody. You're hilarious, though.
God. But, yeah.
What was
AEW Collision. Good show. Dynamite was good last week as well. Very excited for Revolution. We're going to do our picks for that show after our feature match coming up.
Very excited for SmackDown. Very excited for SmackDown.
Ooh.
Not.
Oh, Cody should be showing up on SmackDown, I believe.
Okay,
I think
then-
they mentioned on Raw.
All right, I take it
But
back.
I'll
then.
catch it on Twitter.
I'll take my sarcasm back, and I'll give Home Ec a shot just because it's the show right after the show.
No, man, these fucking ads. I can't do it.
Dude,
I can't take it.
I have to know what's gonna happen. Well, I know Cena's gone, wasn't he? Didn't he shoot off to Budapest or something like that to go shoot some scenes for a movie?
Which one?
I don't know.
I wonder what it is.
I don't know. Hopefully it's a
But I'm
Peacemaker.
sure he did.
I want to see another Peacemaker, dude.
I think that's already done, wrapped. It's coming out this year, Peacemaker Part 2.
Give it to me, HBO. Do you really wanna taste it?
Something about a dog.
That's all
Yeah.
I know.
Get it up, bam, 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 skee-ba-doo-doo. I hate it. I just turned into...
to your dream. I float right through the sky like a floating bee.
You know the fucking lyrics.
It was just like getting hot, getting brain dead, coop set, go. Take a poo, and a plan to go.
If you don't know, that's the Peacemaker theme song from
Yes.
the HBO series.
Yes.
Peacemaker.
Tear your world apart.
Featuring John Cena.
Once the magic starts.
And it's a very interesting intro.
Do you
To say the least.
Do you really want to taste it?
Indeed.
Yeah.
Up next, we have the feature match of the week.
Of the evening.
Just one
More fat.
about your leadership.
And I will straight up leave your shit. 'Cause I've had enough of it. Enough is. Yeah!
Yeah.
What do we got for him, Dave Ruff?
Yes, as we alluded to earlier, we have a tag team extraordinaire from AEW Revolution 2020. You can check this out on Max. They just uploaded all of the Revolutions on there for your AEW viewing pleasure.
Damn, did they?
But there are ads, so... Oh, unless you have ad-free Max.
Ad-free Max. Oh, Triller. Like, bro. Oh, Eric over here, he's got the Triller, motherfucker. Oh,
That's
yeah,
right.
it's Triller.
You
Triller night. There
Oh,
ain't gonna
that
be no
BPM.
ads around here. We'll have a fight.
I don't fuck with ads in my wrestling.
Woohoo.
I mean, kind of have no
They-
choice in the matter with the dubba.
Yeah,
But,
with the WW, but, you know.
hey, at least AEW is ad-free, you know.
Well, not for me.
Not
I
for
watch.
ya.
I watch ads on everything, but you know what?
Son of a bitch.
I appreciate it.
gotta get your VPN.
It gives me, like I said, it gives me a chance to come get some pop, you know, get some popcorn,
pop.
get some popcorn.
Soda pop?
Yeah, you know, some pop. That's how they say it. We call it soda. They call it pop. Who calls it pop anyway? Is that up north?
Pap?
Does Pac call it pop?
Pax? Pop?
Did Pac drink a pop with his pops?
Pack drink the pack of poppy pickled pepperoni peppers.
Per se.
Pack.
Tongue twisters aside. This wonderful matchup today. Where is it coming to you from, bro?
Oh, yes, it is from Chicago, Illinois on February 29th, 2020 at the Wintrust Arena. We had an attendance of 7,000 people and a buy rate of 100 to 105,000 on this inaugural AEW Revolution.
That's a pretty good buy rate right there.
That's not bad.
105. That's pretty damn good right there. Those are good numbers. That's strong, like bull.
Did you check this one out live when it happened?
Man,
5 years ago?
I do remember this period, and I do remember watching while Kenny and Hanger were the champs. And I remember this because I believe I was a big Elite fan at the time, and I was playing into the whole the Elite is breaking up storyline, which we got to see a little bit of before this matchup with the promo
Yes.
packages.
They go through that.
Yeah, and it's
between
just
them. Yeah.
it's Hangman being an asshole, basically. He's acting like an asshole. He's drinking too much. The Bucks are calling him out on his drinking.
Yeah.
You know, every time they go to shake hands or be nice to him, he's the one guy that's always got to walk away and be a D-bag about it. So it's kind of like 3v1 right now. And Kenny's stuck in the middle of this lover's quarrel, if you will.
Yep, he's trying to hold the Elite together at this point.
Yeah, that's...
And but he is kind of weary about Hangman's behavior as of late, as we saw in that pre-video package.
Yeah, Hangman's, like you said, he's a D-bag. He's a creep at this point, so he's looking to get ahead at the expense of his own members of the Elite, or his own friends in the Elite, which he's kind of a pseudo-member right now, because I believe pretty soon thereafter, doesn't he kind of get kicked out?
Yeah, and then he ends up in the Dark Order.
Yeah, that's when he starts doing all the Dark Order stuff on BTE.
So that's right after this?
It's in the range of this right here. I know it might be after Kenny and Hangman lose their championships, their tag championships.
Championships. You think they don't care about those championships? They've left pieces of their body in there, blood, sweat, and tears. You think they don't care about those tag team championships?
No, I don't know. I don't know if they do.
I think
I think they do.
I think they cared about him. And they would show it in this matchup today because they fought fiercely.
Yeah, man.
It was a great match, man.
So they won the tag titles, Omega and Hangman Page, that is, on January 21st, 2020.
Where'd they win them at,
A little
bro?
over. They won them on the Jericho Cruise.
On the Jericho Cruise,
against
indeed.
SCU.
Oh, the first and inaugural tag team champions in AEW.
Yes.
I do have that 2-pack. Yes, I do. I've got all the 2-packs right now except for one. Which is the one that eludes me right now?
Is it, are you missing the Lucha Bros?
Yeah, there you go.
I got to get me one of those,
yeah,
too.
the Lucha Brothers is the only Amazon AEW
Better
tag
hop on
team.
that before it's gone.
You know what?
Penta's figures are crazy.
You're right.
Up there now. Like,
you know, my birthday's
it's like
coming up.
Yeah, there you go.
Boom.
Get yourself a figgy set.
A little Pam-4 right there. We'll throw it on there. We'll throw it on the watch list. Let's get it up in there. Yeah.
But yeah, I wish Hangman and Omega had a cool tag name here at this point. They didn't. I mean,
What have they called themselves?
I have no idea.
The Omega Hang Omega. There's really nothing there.
I got nothing.
The best bout Hangman. Hangman is hard to pair up with anything like that name, that word.
Hanger and Omega. That's I got nothing.
Yeah, that sounds like, Pookie and the Bandit, or like,
yeah, exactly.
something kind of like to that effect. So
Hanger and Omega.
That's Hanger and Omega. They didn't have the same music. They didn't come out as a tandem. The Bucks would come out as a tandem, and they looked great, dude. That's the one thing that I really noticed is they were in great shape. They were cut down a little bit. I think they announced them at 390 combined.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so it wasn't exactly 200 per.
In the tail of the tape.
Yeah, the tail of the tape. So, I noticed they were in great shape, and I think Shivani mentioned that both Kenny and Hangman had separate entrances.
All of these guys had separate entrances there, Gator.
You know what that means?
I wonder what that's about, huh?
You know what that means, don't you, Shivani?
Well, I don't like it. I don't like the smell of it.
That means they're not going to work as a cohesive unit.
They just might have their troubles.
Well, if, for example, one of them hits the other one with a buckshot lariat out of nowhere, or maybe gets V-triggered by accident.
We have seen that buckshot lariat from Hangman.
That's exactly what I'm alluding to.
In a previous time.
Yes, didn't think you were mentioning that.
Yeah, I think it Pentagon Jr., I believe at the time his name was. Might not have been. Penta, either way, gets out of the way. It's either him or Phoenix. I kind of maybe didn't catch it right, but I think they wrestled Hanger and Omega there, and I think it was Corpus Christi. I think I was there.
Corpus,
and I gotta check that Dynamite out. It's been so long. I'm pretty sure that's when that was from, but I could be wrong.
Nice. You went to the Corpus show, huh?
But yeah, Penta moved out of the way, and Hanger caught Omega with the buckshot lariat.
Buckshot, so it's happened before.
Yeah, he was kind of already, oh shit, he's hit me once. Is he going to do it again? Can I trust this guy?
So he's weary of the buckshot lariat, indeed. We got referee Mike Knox on the call.
Oh, yes, Knox. Is he paid off by the Bucks here at this point? He always is, right?
He's always paid off.
He's always in the pocket of the Bucks.
I put Mike Knox down instead of Rick Knox.
Yeah, Mike Knox.
Mike Knox, the wrestler.
Who is that guy? Just super kick that guy.
Who was that? Was he on our team? No? The Sean moment when he super kicks in the what is it, Survivor Series? It's give it a watch if you haven't seen that.
It was Survivor Series.
Yeah, I think it was Survivor
It's the
Series.
Hardys and Punk, right? Or
Yeah,
something?
he had the Hardys.
Or they were with them.
Yeah.
They were with DX.
It was the Hardys, DX, and I think it might have been Punk
right.
versus a team of, I don't really know. It was like Nathan Jones and Matt Morgan
Jones.
and Mike Knox and just Sean super kicks and pins him. Who was that? Was that guy on our team? No? Okay.
I don't even know that guy.
I don't even know that guy. Who was he? But yeah, I know this guy right here, and this is actually Rick Knox, not Mike Knox. Now, why are his pants always so baggy, bro?
You know, I don't know. He just needs to visit a Ref Taylor and get that adjusted.
A Rev Taylor. I like that. Is that like at the hotel when John Wick goes in there and he's got that like Taylor who like suits him up and shit real quick? He comes back in like an hour and his suit's all ready to go with
There's
Kevlar.
a Ref guy.
Yeah, there's a Ref guy in the back. He's got Kevlar and shit.
Wait, did you say that you saw this live back in the day?
I think I did.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think I did. This, like you said, this was just before COVID.
Yes, this is like the last pay-per-view before COVID hit. Yeah, so February 29th, and then by March 11th, I think, in the States, they had declared, was it lockdown at that point?
Lockdown, yeah, it was
Immediately,
lockdown.
right?
Yeah, it was TNA lockdown.
TNA lockdown?
Yeah. Every match was in
era.
a cage.
But yeah, I saw this one live, too. This is a little watch party with some wrestling friends. Shout out to you, Sean.
Yeah.
Nathan.
Hey, yo. And then if I'm not
The other
mistaken,
boys.
around this time is when I really did kind of go balls deep into AEW because COVID hit. So we were all staying at home. What else were we doing? We were all staying at home watching the telly.
It really sucked, though, that these crowds got taken away. I mean, they were on fire here on this match alone. I wonder how... I'm sure it was great for the rest of the card. This is when Moxley wins the world title from Jericho in the main.
Nice.
Yeah.
When Jericho passed it on finally, huh?
Finally at this point. So, that was...
Because Jericho was number one.
From August through February. Okay, that's pretty good reign there.
That'd be something to revisit there. Jericho, one more championship run. If he can get that concave chest looking a little more buff-tastic, then maybe we can throw Jericho, the Nueve, his DS, and call him El Diez.
What, you think Jericho might get a crack at the AEW World Championship again?
Before he goes out. Look at Cena. He's doing the Cena run.
Right.
Look at Edge. He does the Edge run. Look
That's
at
probably like
Danielson.
2 years down the line, maybe.
Yeah. The only one who didn't get one that I would have loved to have seen, but it wouldn't have made any sense, was Sting. I would have loved to have seen Sting go Joker, go crazy, and then just start like messing with the world champion, and then just like get in his head and have Darby help him out, and like, it could have happened. It could have happened, and maybe Sting gives the belt.
That would have been awesome.
But apples and oranges. If ifs and buts was candies and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas. As Eric looks down at his water-splattered notes that have begun to bleed all around the white paper.
Oh, shit. I fucked me notes up.
He took a drink, folks, and just a splash of water just hit ever so gently. And oh, my God, it is just expanding right now. I'm watching the whole page turn black.
I'm looking here at the notes, and I see that there were some boos for the Young Bucks after their entrance here. Oh, and, during their introduction. But, yeah, the crowd here in Chicago were against the Young Bucks.
Yeah, they were. They were against the Young. But I think it's maybe because Kenny was such a super ultra face, man. Like, who doesn't love Kenny? It's hard to cheer against Kenny.
Fucking man.
Even if he's got a guy like Hangman on his team who's not very, admirable, if you will. He doesn't have integrity at this point of the storyline. You still can't cheer against Kenny Omega.
No, and they were chanting cowboy shit throughout this match. In the beginning beforehand, I believe, too.
Dude, this crowd was hot.
That was a great crowd there in Chicago.
It was a hot crowd. They definitely appreciated the wrestling. Chicago is always a hot crowd, as they say.
Especially for AEW and WWE, New Japan, everyone who rolls through there.
Oh, yeah.
I can't remember if TNA got a show there not too long ago. It probably did.
It's like a wrestling hub, if you will. It's like
it definitely is.
Gigantic wrestling hub. If you go through there as a wrestling company, they're gonna show up and show out for your show.
Oh yeah.
That's kind of how I feel about Chicago. You're out of there.
What's that from?
Ace Ventura. When nature calls. Shish kebab. Shawshank Redemption. Chicago. You're out of there.
Nice pool.
Yeah, thanks. You remember you can't.
First
say
or second one?
Part 2. Chicago.
Okay.
Chicago.
Guano.
Oh, they've got Guano. That's my shit right there, baby. That's my shit right there. So what do we got here? We got Nick and what you got?
I don't think they have figures for this Young Buck gear. It's pretty cool gear
It
that they
is.
have. They got the lightning bolts up and down, cool entrance jackets.
Very RVD-ish with the
Oh,
lightning
yeah.
bolts.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was like a RVD.
Think so?
Yeah, I thought RVD-ish.
Okay.
I like Kenny's intro also with that cool like bluish purple like stuff that they had going in the background.
Dude, I love that theme song.
It builds your heart to be the best.
Great song. What a cool entrance here. Pyro galore for Kenny and Hanger in their separate entrances, as you were saying.
Yes, yes, separate indeed.
We would further see their cracks in their relationship later on here in this match.
A foreshadowing of things to come within this night of wrestling, if you will. So yeah, bro, we got Kenny and I think Nicholas Jackson. They start this match off.
Yeah,
and
Omega and Nick start hot
and
as
we get
fuck,
it. Yeah,
mate.
dude, it's just going. I mean, they're just everywhere. Nick's doing these moves where he's when he runs to like the turnbuckle, he goes up, he walks the rope a little bit, he does that arm drag pull. I mean, dude, Nick is in control, bro. He's whooping that ass, is what I thought. Just to start off, what'd you think?
Oh, I loved their chemistry here. Both Omega and Nick get the wheels spinning on this awesome tag matchup. I think they have a great start to this match here. And, yeah, the cowboy shit chant start or rolling once both Hanger and Matt tag in at the same time, I believe, early on right there.
Yeah, I think so. But before that, do you remember the handshake that went down?
Was
Kenny,
it Omega and Nick?
It's Kenny and who starts this match off with him? Was it? It was Nick, right?
Correct.
So they shake hands. So now what do we got? We got Matt that comes in and we got Hanger that comes in. And they end up going at it a little bit also. And I think...
Oh, they have bad blood here.
I didn't know
Real
about
bad.
this. What was the bad blood between them? Why do they hate each other so immensely instead of the other two?
Well, I think it was just Matt was under Hangman's skin at that point. Just judging by that pre-promo or that pre-video
Match package.
yeah. Just going from that, it looked like they were just very at each other's necks. I can't remember specifics why all that time back then. I really wish I. Ooh, it would have been cool to watch the BTE before this.
It would have been.
That would have given you some more context here.
Did you see in the promo package when Matt, I believe it is, takes the beer away from him? He's like,
Right.
Why are you acting like this? Well, we all know when he pulls the beer away. Maybe that's it. Maybe Nick's the guy that's trying to be
Egging him on.
Well, Nick's trying to be like, hey, let's be friends, and Matt's the one who's being like, you're a drunk.
Yeah.
And that's why they have more animosity towards each other, I suppose, at this point in the matchup, maybe.
Straight edge.
All
super
I know,
kick party.
All I know
goers.
is Matt tries to put his hand out, and Hangman straight up spits on Matt Jackson. Matthew
That
Jackson.
Was fucked up.
Not only does he spit on him, where does he spit on him?
Right on his face, dude. I mean, the damn spit was right over his mouth. I couldn't tell if it was a loogia, but it was disgusting nonetheless.
A Hangman loogie. He
Ugh.
dropped a hanger.
The disrespect to your stablemate.
You don't spit on another man, especially when he is your own. Like you said, he's your friend.
Well, supposedly.
I mean, you were nothing until they met you and they put you in Bullet Club and put you on BTE, according to some of those backstage promos as well, which the Bucks made sure that they let Hangman know all about. Maybe that's why he's a little bit upset about this, eh?
Yeah, I think so. And you know what? He was also saying, Hangman, was that he was telling the Bucks, "Oh, you're trying to take our tag titles away from us. Blah blah blah. These mean a lot to us. We're in the spotlight now. Y'all are just jealous, essentially."
That's
saying
what.
that.
Yeah.
So, they just they were just at each other's throats, and I guess it they must have been playing that out through BT all of 2019, if I'm remembering correctly now.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. They
Yeah,
were. Yeah, they were
so-
playing that off. Yeah, where Hangman was kind of
Especially
changing.
through the end of the year, I'm sure.
Yeah, his character and his demeanor were changing. He was getting a
Yeah.
little more, asshole-ish.
But where are the stories?
Well, you got to watch everything, bro. You got to watch everything for all the context and all the content. You got to watch BTE. You got to watch Dark at the time. You had to watch Dark Evolution sometimes. You had to watch everything.
Evolution is a mystery.
It wasn't a mystery to me. I loved that damn show. Oh, I missed that.
Elevation.
Oh, you don't like Elevation?
It's not evolution.
You don't like LA?
Elevation is a mystery.
You know what I'm talking about?
L.I.
From This Is the End? Emma Watson?
Oh, I don't remember.
You don't like LA?
Is that what she says?
Yeah, she says you don't like LA. But I digress. You remember that spot where I think Kenny goes to get tagged, Hangman goes to tag him, and he ends up like slapping the shit out of him?
Hanger slapping Kenny's chest?
Yeah, he chopped him basically to get him in on a tag.
Yes.
And I was like, ooh-wee, what's up with that, man?
Yeah, and then Omega was taking exception to that, and kind of looks around, looks away from Hangman, and it's like, is this guy for real right now?
Yeah, I think...
Like, I got to keep my cool, man.
Yeah, and then
cool.
Kenny tags back out fairly quickly, and I think this is where I thought like Hangman turned into a bit of a jerk, because he throws one of the Jacksons out, and he goes to hit him with a pile driver, and Kenny has to go over there and break it up. He's like, dude, what are you doing? We're not going to pile drive him on the freaking floor. That's not us. We're here to win a match, not to hurt our friends.
Yeah, they might not be on the same page.
Oh, turn the page.
Are you talking about when Omega stopped Hanger from slamming Matt through the announcer's table or the bell area?
Yeah. It looked like he was going for a pile driver, good old PJ. He had him in a powerbomb position, and then Kenny comes from behind. He pulls him off.
So it would have been a powerbomb, not a pile driver?
Powerbomb, maybe a pile driver. It was dealer's choice at that point.
Could have been.
When you put the head right there, it's dealer's choice. You get him with a pedigree,
right.
Powerbomb, pile driver, whatever. So what is it? Tiger Driver 6'2" on 2099.
That's
any of the above. I don't know. You could hit him with any of those. But yeah, he broke that up, and I was like, yo, Hangman's being kind of a jerk right now.
Being a douche nozzle.
Yeah. But, I mean, Kenny got back in there with him, and they started doing a little chop-off. Chop off. And JR was very critical about this. He said, how long are they going to be allowed to be in the ring together at the same time?
Yeah, this was during the time when JR was picking every little thing apart on commentary. And, I don't know if anyone was telling him shit, in his ear. I don't know. I doubt Tony Khan was saying anything back to him at that time. But
Jim, would you shut the fuck up?
Jim, can you not shit on our product right now?
Stop shitting on us. This is not right. It's okay for them both to be in there and chop the shit out of
How
Nick.
long is he going to let Omega in here? Omega should really get out of the ring. He ends up bringing it up like 2 to 3 times, right?
Yeah, he's like, illegally in the ring. Illegally. He keeps saying, like, illegally. So every time I saw somebody in the ring that wasn't supposed to be in there, I think I kind of looked at Joe, I was like, illegally.
Yeah. And Excalibur and Shivani, they were no-selling.
Oh,
and
yeah.
every time that JR brought it up.
Yeah, no, they're not going to second that opinion. They want to keep their seat at the fucking booth, dude.
Illegally.
Yeah,
not
no.
illegal.
Excalibur probably, like, sharded when he heard him say it just a little bit, Oh, no. Oh, we've got a tope con hero, Excalibur, out back here, blah, blah, blah. Shortly thereafter, all this goes down, this hoopla, we got our first suplex.
Yeah.
What do we got, bruh?
We have our first Northern Lights suplex.
Who hits it?
Matt Jackson grabs not 1, but 2 of his opponents. Both of these guys.
That's right. It was 2 bodies.
2 bodies counts as 2 suplexes.
2 suplexes. That's right.
I think we've established...
We've established that, Maggie.
We've established this rule in the past, I believe, on our past shows.
Oh.
That's first of many suplexes here
Really?
on this here episode.
Yes, we didn't get shutout this week, folks. We're not going to give you the exact tally just yet, but we've had 2 for 2 the last few weeks. We didn't get 2 because we just got a pair right there.
It's his back.
Ah, it's his back. You talking about Matt's back?
Selling his back.
Oh, it's
all
being worked.
injured.
Oh, it's being worked right now.
His back.
He's had a bad back since '98. Oh, my back. I don't know how long it's been.
Yeah, he had that back injury going through, I think, all of 2019 there, or a good chunk of it.
Yeah, he was
Pretty
wrapped
sure
up like
taped
DDP.
wrapped up.
Yeah, he was wrapped up like DDP.
He was.
Yeah, that's what it reminded me of.
Matt Jackson, DDP Jones.
Yeah, DDJ, Diamond Dallas
Okay.
Jackson.
There you go.
That DDJ, Diamond Dallas
Like it?
Jackson. Yeah. How come Hangman Page never asked DDP for like the diamond cutter? That'd have been dope.
Who?
Diamond Dallas Page. If I was Hangman Page, I would have asked Diamond Dallas Page.
Hangman.
Yeah, could I use the diamond cutter? You could have called it the Hangman.
Yeah. QT Marshall beat him to it.
Yeah, he beat him to it, I guess. Man. Well, you know who didn't beat anybody to a move because everybody gets one nowadays in the wrestling biz?
Right.
A sharpshooter.
Sharpshooter.
And it's a real sharpshooter.
It was a real sharpshooter.
It was a real sharpshooter. He used his left leg on this one. I loved it.
Who did?
Nick Jackson. Thank you, Nicholas Jackson, for understanding that a sharpshooter is delivered with your left leg and not your right. If it's your right, it's just a scorpion sharpshooter, baby. A scorpion shooter. That's what I'm going to call it. Scorpion shooters.
This sharpshooter is interrupted by Kenny Omega's Kotaro Crusher.
Crusher.
Or is it Crasher?
Crusher.
I heard Crusher.
I thought it was Crusher.
I heard Crusher.
I think it's Crusher.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Crusher.
This is
right
one
there.
of Omega's signature moves here that we see quite a bit of his arsenal on display.
Yes, we do. Kenny takes over. You remember, I think Kenny's I don't know if it's a little bit after this maybe, but Kenny is outside trying to get a tag in, and Matt spits at him.
Dude, yes, he returns the spit.
Returns the favor.
Receipt.
Yeah.
Matt does to Hanger, who's on the apron. Yeah, man, that was crazy. And they had just switched cameras just in time to show it. And golly, man, the animosity between these two. They fucking hate each other, mate.
Yeah, they're fucking spitting on each other, bro. Bad form. That's disgusting.
The Elite is falling apart.
Who?
The Elite?
Oh, I thought you said Lita.
No,
I was like, what,
not
what's-
Lita.
what's-
Lita Fajita.
I was like, what's going on with our cat over here? Is she
Lita.
okay? Is she okay? Oh
Where
my
you at,
god.
Lita? Where are you?
Yeah, I think there was what else? Hangman hits a pile driver. Was it a pile driver for a 2 count? Oh, dude, no, fuck
Wait,
that.
Matt hit Hangman.
Matt hit Hangman.
on a pile driver, right?
There you go.
Yes.
There you go.
Beautiful pile driver. Man, one of my favorite moves.
I'm glad that they're using it again in the Dubba Dubba.
Like the Mexican Destroyer via Penta.
That, and then also like the package pile driver with KO.
Okay, so they're few and far between, though.
Yeah, no, I
It's
think
not like-
there's another guy that's able to use a regular pile driver
who
right
did
now
it?
also, and I just can't phrase.
Did-
Is it Gun? That's not Gunther, is it?
It might have been Gunther.
I know
Gunther.
I know he's strong enough. They would trust him. McIntyre doesn't use one.
Can't recall.
There's somebody else who uses.
You let us know out there if
Yeah.
you know who hit a pile driver recently in the
Yeah.
Dubba Dubba.
Yeah, por favor, please. But
We'd
I
really
think
appreciate.
this was probably, I think, my favorite spot is when we get. Oh no, I'm sorry. There was the. You remember that push into the suplex?
Oh yeah, from Omega.
That shit.
The assisted, like he kind of pushed. Was it Matt?
I think it was Matt.
Up in the air, and Hangman, he kind of goes over Hangman's grip, everything, but we counted it as an assisted German.
That was a German.
We're counting it.
That might be my favorite suplex, like
Of the match?
Of suplex studies.
The German.
That
or the,
that particular
like
way,
the catch German?
like the way he threw him and he caught him and he flung him.
Okay, how about that versus the Kreuzrath, the electric chair?
Barsus.
That versus the electric chair German.
Man.
Kreuzrato, which we didn't get in this match.
Kreuzrauto is very, very good as well, yes. But we have not. Have we gotten one on this
Yeah,
show?
we've gotten maybe 2 on the show.
2, okay.
We've had
one
one
of them,
in
I
the
think, was from the
past.
top rope, I think, too.
Yeah, maybe we saw an avalanche Kreuzrato.
Yeah, I thought we saw an
Kreuzrath.
avalanche. So you know what? Okay, you're right. It's the Kreutz number 1. This
This was
not
still
very,
cool.
Yeah, not a very far
This-
number 2.
This is almost a variation of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
was.
was.
Yeah.
Except he didn't have to
He
put
didn't
him
really
on top
catch
of his
him
head.
proper, though. Yeah. Matt flew right over Hangman's shit, dude. And
Can he?
flips over backflip style.
Can he throw him like a baby?
Like a little bite
He
beat.
threw him like a little baby. That shit was freaking hilarious, dude. What I think there was a few times when like there was some gammon giris, and I said, "Do you hear gammon? What is a gammon giri?"
Gammon Giri is like that Enzigiri variant.
Gammon giri inzagiri.
Are there any more Giris?
That's what I'm wondering because I think I was saying I hear common giri.
Oh, a common
I
Giri.
hear
right,
common
yeah.
giri, and that makes me think. Is there a legendary giri?
Perhaps.
Is there an epic giri?
Right.
Is there a golden giri? Is there a super giri? Wow. Is there a platinum giri?
I couldn't tell you.
A diamond giri?
Right.
There's all sorts of giris. I don't like common giris. Give me better gearies.
It's a common Gary Gator.
Well, I
Followed by an Arihara moonsault. Followed by a clothesline from hell.
Oh, you talking about that one clothesline from hell?
Dude, so many moves galore here. Yeah, Hangman does like 3, laps back and forth until he hits the clothesline from hell or Lerioto.
It was he hit it. I think it was 3 times. It was 3 times. To our suplex.
The crowd loves Hangman.
To our suplex count. Also, bro. When did we get that one spot where I think it was Nick outside? You remember that? He starts hitting Northern Lights over and over and over.
Oh, to Hangman on the ramp.
Yeah, on the ramp.
That was 3 in a row.
That was 3 in a
3
row.
more Northerns.
You want to give him the count?
At this point in the match? Or the entire, let's
give it to him.
Yep, let's do it. How many suplexes did you count, bruv?
I counted 8.
I got 8 as well.
It was an 8 count this week, baby.
Man, suplexes galore. So there was 4 or 5 Northern Lights, I guess we'll call it. And then 3 Snapdragon suplexes from Kenny Omega. I guess that was all of them.
Yep, that was all of them right there.
Unless I'm missing one, unless it was 2 Snapdragons.
I thought he hit 2 Snapdragons.
There might have only been 2.
I think he had 2 Snapdragons. I was expecting more Snapdragons, so that's pretty crazy right there. Why did Hangman use the crossface chicken wing?
I really wish I had an answer for you, but he does a crazy-ass taunting pose.
He, spins around.
Looks like Saiyaman. What's his name?
Yeah, he looked like Great Saiyaman.
Great Saiyaman.
He, spins around. He's like, ah!
Hitting a Ginyu pose.
Yeah, and then he puts the freaking Bob Backlund, crossface chicken wing, which eventually, it doesn't work, obviously.
No, I hate that submission maneuver. My theory was, did he absorb the chicken wing from Kazarian a month prior? I don't know. I don't remember if he hit that move on him in the match where they won the titles from SCU.
He might have done that. Now, you got a good point there. We'll have to check it out. Another great spot, You Can't Escape, to that, it wasn't a Spanish
combo.
Yeah, it wasn't a Spanish fly, but it was like a body press flip.
Yeah, because he does that when he's on the mat, typically, right? His fall away slam, but he's doing it with the flip, with the moonsault. Yeah, we see him do it all the time. That's part of Hangman's repertoire. This looked fucking crazy, though.
Yeah, but from the top, that, from the fucking top up there, man, it looked crazy. I thought he was setting up Spanish fly, but the final product was kind of like a cross body on the way down. And that was, like I said, right after You Can't Escape. So Kenny hits all of his shit. He hits it.
V-Trigger, Snapdragons, Tiger Driver 98, as you alluded to earlier.
I think Hangman might have hit, a shooting star to a prone opponent just before he goes to the top rope and hits that move as well. Yeah. It was a vicious combo, dude. It was a vicious combo.
It's great.
Yeah.
Fucking combo. This match is full of fireworks, if you will.
Yeah. Snapdragons, Tiger Drivers. Which Tiger Driver did Kenny deliver in this match?
The 1998 variation.
In 1998, Kenny Omega hit the driver. In 1998, Kenny Omega hit his driver. In 1998, Kenny Omega hit his driver. Little Jay Whiteito there for you.
Jay White for World Championship.
I wish.
Gold this year?
I wish. I mean, I hope he gets some gold. I don't know if he's going to get the gold. That's a tough spot to fill right now. There's a lot of tough competition.
Lots of competition.
The belt collector's coming back around. You got Christian Cage. Joe's on his way. You've got way too many people going for that title right now.
I'm lurking. More on this in a little bit.
He's always in the shadows up there like Sting in the rafters.
I mean, we could talk about, there was a million moves here. We failed to mention the Dr. Wily bomb from Omega earlier. But yeah, V-Triggers. Speaking of V-Triggers, I have a V-Trigger count as well. I have 8 total V-Triggers as well. This included the Golden Trigger, which I counted for 2 from the Young Bucks to Omega.
Oh, nice.
This is where Omega kicks out at 1, and the crowd erupts.
He hulks up.
Yes.
He starts to hulk up, and then all of a sudden, super
Omega's
kick.
up.
Super kick, right back down.
Oh, yeah, super kicks? You want a super kick count, too?
Yeah, what was a super kick count?
Take a guess.
Oof, I'm going to say 8.
Very close.
Damn.
7. It is 10.
Damn, no.
As far as I don't think I missed one. I don't think I did, but
all right.
Maybe your eyes are better out there these Suplex supporters. You tell me if I'm correct, if you're into these weird little stats that we run.
I think they're so much fun.
But yeah, that's all I ran.
We didn't do a Meltzer driver count because we didn't need one.
We didn't get one.
There was an Indie Taker attempt. Actually, no, it was an Indie Taker to the ramp.
Yes, to Hangman.
To Hangman. And I
From
said,
the Bucks.
He's dead. That's it. Match over. Kenny's in there now. He starts taking super kick parties. I mean, he's getting super kick left, right. How many super kicks did they hit there, you think? Was it 4?
Something like that. At least
Probably
3.
At least 3, maybe 4. And I'm thinking, this is probably heading towards the end of the match here, and Kenny and Hangman are going to be losing this match. What'd you think?
At the time, I really didn't think the Bucks were going to pull it off, but all of the false finishes were kind of crazy because right here, close to this point, we have the the buckshot V-trigger combo from Hanger and Omega that Matt Jackson kicks out of it too, right?
It's a 2 count right there, bro.
And this has been an established finisher for them, I guess, through this past month or two for this here AEW tag team.
Yeah, for this title run. It's been their established finishing move, as Harley Cameron would like to call it. That's her finishing move. That's what you would call it. That's her finishing move. Harley Cameron just hit her finishing move.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that.
I think
Maybe
it's
she'll
funny.
come up.
I think it's funny. You know who couldn't hit their finishing move?
Who's that?
Was Kenny Omega, and Hangman had to do it for him. Kenny goes to go for a one-winged angel, but his knee gives out. So Hangman picks up, I don't know if it was Nick or Matt, couldn't tell you.
It was his shoulder, I think.
Yeah,
he had
that's
shoulder
what it was.
issues.
It was his shoulder.
Shoulder.
Just like Gator's shoulder.
He had the kinesio tape that the Bucks tore off. And Matt did reluctantly, and he looked all sad in the eyes, and he tossed it aside and looked at his hands.
Kinesiogenic indeed. He hits him with a one-winged angel, which then prompts a bookshot lariat to Nick Jackson on the outside. And then a bookshot lariat to Matt Jackson on the inside. Yeah.
I have it called the one-hanged angel here.
Ooh, the one-hanged angel.
I don't know.
The one-man angel.
The woman.
The hang wing. The wingman. The wingman angel.
The hang-winged angel.
The hang-winged angel. There you go.
Perhaps.
Well, yeah, that's going to be enough right here, though, because
But you're
after
right,
a
buckshots
one-winged
for
angel,
both.
one-winged angel and 2 buckshots later, we've got a 3 count.
Signed, sealed, and delivered. Hanger beats the Bucks here with Kenny Omega. But Hanger kind of carried the load at the end there.
Yeah, he did most of the damage, man, and he finished them, if you will. I mean,
Omega had a lot of great offense there, but he did deliver the finishing touches.
yes, he took him out to pasture and finished
And
the
they always
job.
remember the finish.
Yes, and it was a great match. I mean, I understand why this is very, very highly regarded in the community of tag team wrestling.
Yeah,
This
I'm
is
glad
one
we
of
checked it out again. It had been so long.
Yes, Danhausen loves this match as well. He's
Is that
hoping
right,
very
Danhausen?
soon, yes, he's hoping to maybe go under the learning tree of one
Whoa.
Christian Jericho and perhaps be able to learn under the learning tree, much like Big Bill and the Bad Apple. I can be the evil Danhausen under the learning tree.
I'd love to see that. I'd love to see you in anything on AEW, Danhausen.
Thank you very much, Eric. Danhausen approves. Danhausen appreciates. Danhausen out.
Laterhausen.
Bye, Hausen. But yeah, dude, after this match, they all have respect for each other. Well, at least 3 out of 4 members do.
Yeah, Hanger sure as hell doesn't.
He's still in
Said,
that.
I'm out of this son of a bitch.
He's
Fuck
still-
you and your tag titles.
Oh,
Well, not really. But
yeah,
maybe.
he takes his belt with him. He
Yeah,
definitely
and
takes
then
his belt with
he
him.
sets it down, though.
He does, yeah, but he picks it back up, doesn't he?
Oh, but before, what is he doing? He's kind of teasing something.
He's teasing. He does. Oh, you're talking about that good old buckshot lariat
yeah.
that he's thinking about hitting Kenny with.
Yeah.
Yeah, he kind of grabs the rope underneath and over as if to pull himself in for that buckshot. And as Kenny turns around, he kind of lets
Like,
go. Hey,
what are you doing there?
Oh, nothing, buddy. I'm just
Come on.
I'm just holding the ropes
Wait for
open
it.
for you. You're my partner. Come on through. Let's get out of
I
here.
didn't like that.
He said, let's go have a beer. And it prompts him to look down at a fan, grab a beer, and start drinking the fan's beer. Pre-COVID.
Hanger was wild.
Pre-COVID.
Wild man.
Yeah, dude. Like, after COVID, you wouldn't want to do that. You just want to grab beers and throw them on people like MJF does.
Yeah, sure does.
Yeah, that was pretty funny with a AEW show that we went to. Good old MJF throwing beers on people. Those are $16.
Yeah, but that was the feature match of the week. You have any extra thoughts here? Anything left on your mind
Shit,
following
man.
this match?
This was a great time in wrestling right here. They just gotten kick-started. It was a shame to see COVID hit when it hit and kind of take,
What
like
a
you were
roll
saying, kind
they
of
were on here.
deflated it a bit by taking a lot of the energy out of it. But I do remember the time, and they did have wrestlers in the crowd, which, again, just made it made it better for me at least. So props to AEW. They're still going strong 5 years down the road, unlike the Bucks and Hangman, who would lose their tag team titles to FTR at All Out September 2020.
Hanger and Omega.
Yes, sir.
Eventually do, yeah.
Yes, sir. And
That's a good little run they had. January through August? Just about, or September, whatever that is.
give or take 8.
Oh, did you say September, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
yes,
yeah,
sir.
I forgot they All Out. Oh, yeah, it's on September 5th,
About
yes.
7-8 months, say, give about.
It's cool.
That's pretty good.
Good Omega Hanger run, and, eventually leads to their clashing off for the world title the following year, so.
Yes. The payoff.
Long story here for Hanger and Omega. And, Hangman's arc as a character has been so cool to see through these last 5 years.
Yeah, and
It's
I
come
like
a long way.
I like what they're doing with him right now. I like the evil vibe. I can't wait to see where they go with this whole evil Hangman Page. Cheers to you, Hangman. You're doing great work.
Oh, yeah. Well, we'll be right back with the Revolution predictions. Or picks.
I'm getting a win this week.
Pickaroonies.
I'm getting a win this
Oh,
week.
yeah? You sure
I'm
about
getting a
that?
fucking win this
What
week.
am I, 3 in a row?
Yeah, you are. It's about
3 in
time.
a row?
It's time to break
All right,
that streak.
we'll see. We'll
It's
see about
time.
that.
It's
We'll
time.
see.
Go on
It's
prize
fine.
picks here. Let's go.
Real big problem here, guys. We got AEW Revolution coming up.
Oh, yeah, AEW Revolution.
Oh
Yeah.
boy, Match.
You
Oh, boy.
excited, Sour Boy, huh?
Oh boy, I don't know who I'm gonna take, Match. I don't know who I'm gonna take, but it's definitely getting me right now. I don't
you
know.
got some buddies there in action, don't you?
Yeah, oh, you're right. I do have a few of my old Bullet Club buddies. Oh boy.
Oh, yeah. Guys, I'll leave y'all to it. Revolution. Get on with it, yeah.
Thanks a lot, Match. We appreciate it. Suplex Studies back again. And we're going to be getting into our AEW Revolution is a mystery.
Our pay-per-view picks.
Let's get this show on the road, bro.
Where would you like to start? You have the list as well, I believe.
We can just start at the top of the list in which you have
Fuck
given
it,
me.
mate.
We will start off with Kenosuke Takeshita, the Alpha Male,
Oh, yeah.
versus Kenny Omega.
Yes, so Takeshita is defending this international title against Kenny Omega. And this is probably going to be the show stealer in my eyes.
The
and head.
Intercontinental title?
Yeah, intercontinental, huh?
That's what I like to call it. See.
This should be a great one, man. I got Kenny Omega winning this one, dude.
Yeah, I got Kenny.
You do too? All right.
I got Kenny on this one. All day, all
I can't wait for
day.
this. So excited.
But, man, it's going to be crazy because after this, I can see him going after one Okada after this, perhaps, and taking that title. And, we can start our own collector business here as well.
Yeah, Omega wins this. Goes after Okada or Kazuchika, huh?
Ooh, going down the line like
Yeah,
Kill
I
Bill.
mean, come on. We've said it already here. People are already speculating online.
Yeah, he's like Uma Thurman right now, bro. He's going to go down the line and collect them titles and get all them bounties, unlike Brian Keith.
It makes all the sense in the world for Omega and Okada at All In Texas this July.
July, yeah, that's all in Tejas, right?
That
Which
should be a good build to then.
Yep, we're going to try and get there. Hopefully we can.
Oh, we're going to be there. Yeah, we'll just wait for those prices to come down.
Yeah.
Come back down to reality.
Yeah, there's still tickets to be sold, and we're not paying those ridiculous prices for
Fuck
them.
all that. I'll wait till those weeks before, week of, day of. We'll see what happens.
Hopefully there's
Just
not
got to be there.
Hopefully there's not another storm when we go. There's going to be a storm on this card, though.
Oh, that is right.
One Tony Storm, one timeless Tony Storm, as she goes one-on-one with the Glamour, Mariah May, for the AEW Women's World
Yes.
title. Who do you have, bro?
So we have Storm May, number 3.
Trifecta.
In the Hollywood ending, it is a Falls Count Anywhere match. I am going with Tony Storm to retain the AEW Women's World Championship. Who do you got?
As am I. I am picking Tony Storm and Luther.
Luther?
Because I believe Luther might be out there to give her a hand.
What about Mina Shirakawa? She just popped up this weekend, Gator.
Well, you know, Mina
Not in
Shira-
AEW, but yes.
Well, if not in AEW, if she does make a stop in AEW, Mariah May, Marina Shirakawa, you never know. We could get something right there.
Yeah, I can't remember how they left on their terms.
I thought that they left
They
as
were
like,
at odds, weren't they?
Yeah, they had a match against each other, I thought, for the world title.
That's
and,
right,
And that
that's
was
right.
kind of it. That
That's
was
right.
it.
May beat Mina at, was it Wrestle Dynasty? Or no,
Dynasty
was
or
it
Kingdom.
was it World's End?
Something
Like that.
Yeah, but either
Like
way,
that.
they had their payoff. Mina owes Mariah one, that's for sure. But in this matchup, I'm going with the timeless one to retain.
Same.
And
Should
we
be a
can,
good one.
Yeah, now we can get on to the new motion picture with Tony Storm and a new opponent.
Who do you think goes after the world title next? Lots of contenders here.
God, I can see somebody maybe like a Megan Bain getting pushed up there.
Already?
After her Thunder Rosa fight, she'll go up against Rosa, maybe get
Maybe.
pushed up.
I was thinking more like Aminata.
Queen Aminata, yeah, but she's kind of got a feud going with Julia where they're going to have a payoff. They need 3 before they're done with that one.
Yeah, that's true.
So they're involved right now. You know, you got to try and think about women who aren't involved. Statlander.
Stat, yeah.
Gosh, I mean, that's really all. Thunder's being occupied at this moment. DMD is gone.
Yeah, where is even DMD at this
Yeah,
point?
she's gone right now. So
Penelope? No.
No.
I'd see Megan Bain in that role
Yeah.
before Penelope.
Megan
Since
Bain.
they're like buddies now.
Yeah, that's what I would see. Something like that. So we'll see.
Or is it Megan Kane?
Megan Kane, perhaps? We'll see what Tony Khan has brewed up in his brouhaha back there at AEW. Moving on to the next matchup.
Let's do the pre-show one. Get that.
Oh, come
one
on.
out of the
That
way.
one's, of course.
I'm not going to say that for the end.
Yeah, I'm taking Cassidy, Briscoe, and the Boom Boom Brothers.
Double chocolate chunk cookie.
Yeah, I'm taking the Moron team, basically.
I'm taking those guys too.
Yeah.
Best friends with Costco guy.
I don't know
Over
who.
the MXM collection and Johnny TV.
Johnny TV.
This
Johnny
will be in the
Nitro.
pre-show there. You can watch on YouTube's.
Johnny Mundo, starting at, 5, 6 o'clock, something like that. Tune into YouTube for this one.
YouTube.
Yeah,
like and
that's-
subscribe, Suplex Studies.
That one's a slam dunk. Yeah, subscribe to Suplex Studies on YouTube. Give us the views, give us the likes, give us the comments, give us the 5-star reviews, mates.
Okay, as you were saying though, who do you got next?
Swerve Strickland versus Ricochet.
Yeah.
I don't know who to pick. I really don't, because this is for number 1 contendership to the AEW
This is
World
huge.
title. So then this
Huge
is
stakes.
a lot is going to weigh then on the World Heavyweight title match. So maybe we should go there first.
You want to? Okay.
Let's go
hold on.
there
Let's
first.
Let's end the predictions with those two then. Let's
Okay.
move on
Perfect.
to
Perfect.
Watanabe.
Watanabe versus Mercedes Moné.
The TBS championship is on the line here.
This was I'm going to go with Moné. I know
I'm
Watanabe's
going Monet as well.
Yeah, I know Watanabe's hot, but I don't think Tony's giving the TNT title to take back to New Japan right now.
Yeah.
That's
or
not in the cards. Or Stardom.
right?
Stardom. Either way, overseas.
I don't know. Yeah. She would be going back to Japan in some regard, or she sticks around if she does win. Who knows?
The work visas are only like 30 to 90 days, so I mean, you don't have that long, and she's been here for a little bit now.
Jamie Hayter's trying to get hers all settled up.
Boom.
I saw.
There's your
apparently,
next. There's your next contender. Throw a Jamie Hayter in there. She
Oh,
ain't
yeah?
doing nothing. Throw her up in there.
Yeah. Well, no, she's been on the scene over there in the UK.
But is
she
she
had
having-
a banger apparently with I can't remember who. That's gonna irk me.
Well, in AEW right now, she is not having a prolonged feud with any particular
no.
female.
Could jump her
which-
in with anyone.
Exactly. That opens her up. Get rid of the red hair. Make it blonde and black again, like I used to like. Throw her in a feud. LFG, Tony. But yeah, this one I'm definitely going to take Moné, Mercedes Moné, retaining her TBS title. Because you know why?
What?
She cares about that championship. That's why.
Yeah, her 4th championship.
Yeah. Well,
No.
isn't one of them 2?
Yes.
So she's got 3.
This is
I think
bullshit.
We talked about that last week. She's got
No,
3.
no,
belts.
I was off air. I don't think we got it in.
Oh,
yet.
okay. Well, she carries 4 belts, but 2 actually count as one
Yeah.
championship.
Championship.
The Rev Pro one. I think that the other one she's wearing is like a variation of that Rev Pro title that she's wearing. So she's doing what Kenny did with the TNA title.
Yeah.
When
yeah,
he was
had
doing
the
his
2.
belt
yeah, when he had the
collector
2.
shit.
He had
2
4,
as
but it was
one.
3.
It's like, man,
Yeah.
come on, man,
It's a-
ditch that one.
It's a 4 for 3. It gives the illusion of more belts than not.
She's money 3 belts basically.
She's money 3 belts. She's 3 belt money.
Yeah.
She's 3 belt money.
But yeah, I got money as well.
Money all day. Let's get to our Will Ospreay versus Kyle Fletcher. Is that Kyle Fletcher?
In a steel cage match.
Cell.
Actually, in a cage.
Yeah, this should be a good one. I love that AEW cage. We haven't seen it in a while, so I'm excited for this Ospreay Fletcher match.
I am so at odds on this one.
Who you got?
I am
Who you
so
got, bro?
at odds. You know what? I'm just going to go with the safe pick. I'm taking Will.
Go with Will.
I'm taking Will. I'm just going to go with the safe pick. I wanted to pick Fletcher, but you know what? I'm going to go Will.
I have Ospreay as well, my.
Ospreay.
I can't pick him against him right now. I feel he's just. I feel like the momentum is going his way.
He's the showstopper.
Yeah,
He's the crowd stealer.
I don't know.
You
I
know?
don't like Fletcher's chances here unless Don Callis gets involved.
And I was thinking about that, but I always put too much thought and effort into that, which then costs me my predictions. So I'm just going to say, in a steel cage, we're going to be doing, well, you know, you've also got Mark Davis.
Yes, he's there lurking.
But I don't think that's enough to beat Will.
Takeshita should be
He's busy.
Busy, yeah.
So
We got the Murder Machines.
they might be on the pre-show. You never know. We might get an
Maybe.
impromptu pre-show with the Murder Machines out there, which that would busy them up. So the
Yeah, I
only
don't
guy
know.
would be Mark Davis, and I think Will can get by Mark, and he can get by Kyle. So I got Will.
I'm going Will as well.
Boom. Put it down on the board.
Woo.
Yes.
I think we're all we have
Well,
the same picks right now.
Yeah, we're all evened up right here, which is going to lead us into the MJF versus Hangman.
Hangman Page.
Hangman Adam Page
Think we get
versus
a-
MJF here.
A little JR on the call here.
We
during this
probably
card?
will. You know what?
He does show up for the papes on AEW.
Yeah,
So.
I think he 100% calls the Hangman's match right here.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, he's going to
Cool.
call Hangman looking at the lights because I've got MJF, Maxwell, Jacob, Friedman beating the Hangman. And you know what, dude? This is a weird thing to say. I've got Baron Corbin coming out.
What?
I've got Baron Corbin coming out and helping MJF.
Okay, so
been calling
you think
for it.
he's gonna get some new muscle, MJF that is.
I've been calling for it. He needs his new Wardlow. He needed a new Wardlow.
Interesting.
We've got Baron Corbin out there. I can't remember what he's calling himself. Tom something.
Didn't he changed it and then he changed it again, right?
I don't know. He's like Tom Crab Cakes or something like that.
Whatever he is, maybe we see him here, maybe we don't.
Maybe we don't.
Interesting prediction, brah.
I'm just Gator Damas is just throwing it out there. Hangman's a very tough competitor.
Gator
MJF,
Damas.
he's gonna need some help. He's gonna need some muscle.
Yeah.
This
Well,
is-
you know
this-
what?
this
Maybe.
This is muscle. All he's got to do is go out there, throw him the ring, bang, game over. You don't even have to do a move. Just go out there, grab the ring, throw it in there, bang, distract the ref, bang. MJF wins. Booyakasha.
Shaboises.
Boise, Idaho. Who do you got, bruv?
I'm going MJF as well.
You're
I don't
going-
know how it happens, but I have a feeling he's going to win this for some reason. And he might pull it off by kicking Hangman in the balls.
It might be a ball shot and a ring shot.
Yep. Could be a combination. Does Wardlow come back? I don't know. Nah,
Who?
not to help.
Who?
Wardlow.
Who's that?
Johnny Wardlow.
Nobody knows who that guy is anymore. Adam Cole forgot about Wardlow, and he was the last guy to see him alive.
Man, I can't remember the last time we saw Wardlow.
Wasn't it with Undisputed Kingdom?
Yeah,
Weren't
I
they
think it
treating him like a little
was.
punk, and then he got hurt a couple times, and then see you later, he was gone.
He got re-injured. It was so unfortunate
Yeah,
on
he-
like a powerbomb
he hurt his
symphony,
knee.
maybe.
Yeah, he hurt his knee or something like that. Then he
Wardlow,
disappeared.
hope you're doing well, bruv.
Yeah, Adam Cole was the last guy to see him. Kicked him out of the UK, literally.
But yeah, MJF, Hangman. Oh, this should be a cool match too.
Yeah, this is going to be another cool
Should
one.
be ferocious.
I love the Hurt Syndicate right now.
Me too, bruv. But I do also love the competitors,
I
the
love
challenges.
I love the outrunner. Did you see this week when they put clapped hands? They went son of a bitch.
Yeah, they always say that.
Yeah,
you
dude.
son of a bitch.
That shit was so funny, dude. That son of a bitch.
I love them.
It was freaking hilarious.
They
I
got
love the
their
Outrunners.
title shot against the Hurt Syndicate here, and yeah, I don't. Come on.
They said they were 40-year rookies. We've been waiting 40 rookie years for this.
I don't know, man.
We hurt people. We hurt people. What? We hurt people. Yeah. We hurt people.
I have the Hurt Syndicate
All day.
retaining the AEW tag team titles with ease.
Every
Maybe the Outrunners get a little offense in, but it ain't gonna do the job against the Hurt Syndicate. These guys are too unbeatable right now.
Yeah, no,
my opinion.
I agree. Well, that's going to take us To our last two matches. Let's
You're going
hit the
Hurt Syndicate then, yes.
I'm going Hurt Syndicate. Oh yeah,
Of course.
Gonna take us to our main events right here. The two that mean the most to us: Moxley Cope and Swerve versus Ricochet. Let's hit Moxley Cope first.
Mox Cope.
Who do you
I have here John Moxley retaining the AEW World Championship.
As do I. I've got Moxley, and on the other side, I'm gonna say Swerve.
Fucking God. I do too.
We're all the same.
Son of a bitch.
And I'm not changing anything because every time I change something to try and do something different, I end up losing by
Yeah.
one. So I'm keeping it this way. This is what I think is going to happen right
These
here.
were the only two that I would have swerved because I was maybe leaning Ricochet in this number one contendership just because I don't know if I can see Swerve picking up the win.
Yeah, I'm worried about the Swerve picking up the win
'Cause-
because Nana, he's kind of been...
Unless he does beat Moxley. If Moxley wins here.
I'm-
I liked your prediction from the other day.
the one where Mox wins and,
Yes.
and Christian comes out to cash in and Cope ends up spearing Moxley and, Christian's there, cashes in, and it looks like Cope inadvertently helps his old friend Christian
Yeah.
become the AEW World Heavyweight
Oh, yeah.
Champion. What do you think?
I like the sound of that.
You like that, Christian?
Oh, yeah. Maybe that happens, maybe it doesn't. You're never going to know until it happens.
Now, you know what would be the ultimate Swerve, Christian, is if you two embraced and didn't say, go fuck yourselves. And this was all a ruse. This was all a swerve, if you will.
I don't know. You're just going to have to tune in to find out, Gator. See my plans happen in real time.
I can't wait to see it.
I am going to be the world champion. You can bet on that. Will it be at Revolution? I don't know. Maybe it's at a Dynamite. Maybe it's at a Collision. Maybe it's at All In. Maybe it's down the road. Forbidden Door. You'll never know.
We'll never see him coming.
Until it happens.
That's Christian for you right there, folks. He's a creepy little man. But yeah, either way, if Swerve wins this and Moxley retains, we've got good guy, bad guy. If Moxley wins this and Christian comes in and cashes in, we've still got good guy, bad guy. That's what I was kind of setting up for myself here. If Swerve wins, he's a good guy. If Moxley wins, bad guy. So we've got a good guy, bad guy dynamic.
Right.
If Christian comes in and Cope accidentally helps Christian win, again, he's a bad guy, good guy, bad guy dynamic. But if Cope wins, that means Ricochet has to win on the other side. And I don't see that happening.
Yeah, no, that doesn't sound right.
That's not right.
It ain't right.
For me, it's either Moxley versus Swerve
Yep.
or Christian versus Swerve or a three-way.
Yeah, I ain't changing any of my picks either.
Yeah.
I don't. This is the way.
We're going to end in a tie.
Well, fuck it.
It's going to be a tie this week.
I will continue my glory of 3 in a row
Well,
from the last ones.
we could do is we could look at a card for like another event and just maybe pick that.
Just
too.
throw one
Just
in?
throw one in.
That'd be fun.
Tiebreaker.
I don't know any of the collision card for
We
Saturday.
could check Saturday's card because I actually like that show.
It's a good one.
Yeah, we'll do a tiebreaker on Collision. Maybe a sidey or maybe next week. We'll
Good.
see.
I don't know. We'll figure something out in the tiebreaker. And if
Yeah.
not, whatever, we tie.
Yeah. If we tie, we tie. It really doesn't
tie,
matter.
we
It's all in the love of the game. Making our predictions here, just trying to have fun, bringing the content to the people out there.
Yeah.
From our mouths to your ears every single damn week, every Wednesday, hopefully from this point forth on Suplex Studies.
Yes. Thanks for being with us another week. We will see you next week. And that will be for episode 39. We are going to be tackling the Ultimate X from 2009, Bound for Glory. So check that out. I believe, it's on YouTube for free from TNA. So
Yep, can't wait to get to that one next week. Thank you for joining us this week, everybody. Suplex Studies, bringing it live. Don't forget, when your Suplex Studies for life.
I hope you have a great weekend and enjoy the pave.
Danhausen, we'll see you next week. Oh, yes, very evil.
I hope you show up. Danhausen, on the show. Revolution.
The shadows.
You shall be televised.